Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is OmegaJolteon, and we are here for PPL D1 Season 6, Week 6. We're taking on my good pal, Tom Z, 1272 in the San Jose Sharpedoes. Check him out in the description below. He's a very good friend of mine and a very good player. I've known of him for a long time when he did GBA Power Rankings, and yeah, it's good to finally know him as a person, and yeah, he's a very good player as well. He's not doing too well in the GBA at this point. I believe he is a 3-7, but earlier in the season he was doing pretty well, and he's improved a lot, since Season 5 of the GBA, which in his own words, he was a dumpster fire then. So he's improved a lot since then, and yeah, let's go into the matchup. And I'm sorry, before I go into the matchup, I'm sorry about the shit video last time because of. Yeah, I'm sorry about the shit video because I got the I don't know, my audio is too low and the music was like too loud, so you couldn't hear me. That was what happened in a few of my videos, and I'm very sorry about that. I'm very upset at that. So definitely, I fixed that situation a bit, I believe. So hopefully you can definitely notice that. So yeah, let's go into the matchup. As his team consists of Landuti, Z-Moves, Mega Beedrill, Tapu Fini, Kameo, Gengar, Magnezone, Sneasel, Resprit, Rhyperior, Typhlosion Z, and Mulligan. So, and I forgot to mention, he filled in for Mono in the season. Just wasn't like feeling it. He just had like too much leads on his plate because of the GBA and PPL. 2 Wi-Fi leads are 8, so I definitely can understand him leaving them. So this is a very interesting matchup. I think I have it in my favor for the first time. This team I got is not the greatest, but I think I have a matchup at this point, and yeah, let's go on to the set mods I'm bringing. My first mod I am bringing is my Scarf Celebi, my baby Eric, and it is Scarf. Just look at his team. Scarf Celebi actually just goes ham versus him. And with the moves of Psychic, HP Ice, Leaf Storm, and U-Turn. I'm going to try to keep this a bit shorter because I recorded this without the background audio because I'm smart. But yeah, this is a Scarf Celebi. It does so well versus him because of outspeed stuff like Mega Beedrill, non-Scarf, a Gengar, non-Scarf Mesprit, outspeed Scarf Tapu Fini. It outspeeds Scarf Mesprit. It outspeeds Scarf Landorus. It outspeeds like basically everything on his team besides a Scarf Gengar, and that is so crucial with this game plan. So, and it's another like a super important role is to break down the Tapu Fini because I have a bait for Tapu Fini on my team, but if I don't hit that bait correctly, I need some way to break it pretty well. So yeah, that's my Celebi. My Mega Diancie is more of a bulky spread. It's more of a bulky spread. I don't remember my spread too much, but I know I am a bit more bulkier than normal to check like a potential Scarf Tapu Fini and get some damage on it. So, and I can live a Surf after Rock. So, yeah, that's pretty important for that set. And with Rocker, it's my Rocker this game, even though Rock Punch set looks so good versus him. I just needed the Rock so Gliscor wasn't crushed into that role because there's a lot of different roles it needs to do this game, so I cannot have it be the Rocker. So this is my Mega Diancie with Moonblast, Earth Power, and Diamond Storm. Does very well. Just have a good fire resist besides Mega Beedrill, and I have a Diamond Storm for that. So yeah, that's my Mega Diancie. Next mod I'm bringing is my Scarf Celebi. Now, if you look at his team, on paper, it looks pretty shit versus him, but I needed the Scarf Celebi to outspeed a +2 Flyinium Z Landers because that is easily the biggest threat to my team. So I need to have a good check for that at +1. My coverage is Bug Buzz, U-Turn, HP Ice, and Energy Ball. Definitely the best coverage for his team. I definitely wanted the Energy Ball to hit that Fini plus Rhyperior combo with like the Sludge Bomb. And overall, offensively it doesn't do too well, but I needed it. I absolutely needed it to check that Landorus. So, yeah, that is my my Gliscor, my Celebi. next one I'm going to talk about is actually my Suicune. Now, this is a pretty funky Suicune set. Now, if you look at his team, if you look at his team, normal Suicune set does pretty well versus him, but he does have a Finny. So I'm gonna need some way to bait that in. So with my team, I needed some way to bait in the Finny, and my Suicune set is a Scald, Ice Beam. It's Assault Vest, Scald, Ice Beam, Near Coat, and Whirlpool. Now, the general game plan with its main 100% role of this game is to bait in and kill that Tapu Fini. That is the main role of this mon, and it does it pretty well in the mocks I did. It baited in most of the Finis I had to go against, and even if he's at potentially plus 6, it only does like 46 to 55 with my investment with my Suicune, because I'm AV plus Super Spadef, so yeah, that's super important for me, because Suicune is a humongous threat to my Tapu Fini is a humongous threat to my team. It counters my Hydreigon, which does pretty well versus him if you look at his team, because he does not have a Dragon Resist if the Fini goes down. So I needed some way to bait this in, and its second role is to check. It checks so much stuff on his team. It checks stuff like Sneasel, checks stuff like Gengar, like the Specs Gengar, checks stuff like Mesprit, checks Landorus, checks. It can bait in the Magnezone. It does a lot of roles besides checking Finny. Its main role, I'm not switching this thing against Gengar. No way, no how. So, 100% main role is to check that Finny and bait that thing in for my Hydreigon. He has 0 Dragon Resist after Finny goes down. So that is part of my game plan. My game plan is just to win with both my Scarfers potentially. If I get rid of the Finny early in the game, my Hydreigon is my win condition. And plus with my Celebi does very well. If I don't get rid of it early, then Celebi's probably going to be my win count this game. So yeah, that is my Hydreigon. And it's just a Scarf set with a Draco, Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, U-Turn. Pretty much the best coverage I could ask for it that doesn't hit Finny, because Hydreigon doesn't get anything to hit Finny. So, yeah, it's meant to check stuff like Specs Gengar offensively, check stuff like Landorus, like a Dragoness Komodo, check stuff like Mega Beedrill, Scarf Mesprit, stuff like that. Just so well versus him. And my last one I'm bringing is my Glow Score. It's a Spadef Glow Score. It checks stuff like Scarf Gengar. Check stuff like, even without too much defense investment, it somewhat checks stuff like Landorus. I'm going to have to play around Flying AMC a lot more carefully because of it, but either way, I can still take on a Landorus pretty well, and it checks stuff like Beedrill, Magnezone, stuff like that, so I need this Spadef investment to take those guys on. So yeah, with the set is Earthquake, Ice Fang, Roost, and Protect. Protect, 1, is nice to get my Toxic Orb for a potential lead, and 2, it is nice for a potential like a Landorus. I need that for the Landorus, so I can potentially get that 1v1 if he waits his Flying Mimsy. So yeah, that is my team, and yeah, let's get on to the battle not P's, but let's get on to the alright, let's get into the battle. I lead off with my Celebi, as he leads off with his Mega Beedrill. So if he decides to stay in, I'm going to lower the speed a bit. That's a little too fast. I'm sorry, this is very professional. But basically my play is to Psychic turn 1 and see if he does stay in, I will get rid of this thing turn 1, and that'll be great for me. Early game, as you see, he does stay in turn 1, and let's see, we're gonna kill this thing turn 1. We're gonna lead off with a 6-5 start, but he does reload to Protect, so that's pretty unfortunate. But even so, I do not think he's gonna stay in. I'm gonna take this opportunity to get on my rocks, and I think he's gonna go Mesprit this play because of it's only Psychic Resist, just because of that. So I'm just gonna go straight into my Diancie, and I can easily, if he's like a Scarf HP Steel set, I can easily take a Scarf HP Steel. So overall, I think my best play is just to get up my rocks, and as you see, he is a he does show to be a Scarf set, so that's good to know. Good to know, definitely. He does click the Psychic, and that reveals to be Modest, because that does do like full 55%. So he's definitely Modest, and yeah, I'm forced to switch out, and he does switch out into his Tapu Fini because of he expected my Hydra to come in because it's a Dark Resist, but I do catch him on that play. I did kind of expect that, but I just go straight in my Celebi, as I can just straight up Oko this thing after Rocks. So I got my Rocks up early, and I can drop basically a free Leaf Storm, but yeah, my play, yeah, I go straight into my Fini, I go straight into the Celebi, as he switches out. I could have clicked Leaf Storm right here, but I do click U-turn, but I was afraid of like a potential Gengar coming in and dropping like a free Shadow Ball on me, so I did not really want to risk it, so I just click the U-turn, as I can get a switch into my Gliscor, as he actually does reveal to be Leftovers, which is very interesting. I know this is the Rocker now, but I definitely expected a Flying Z set, so I don't know. But that's pretty interesting. But I just click the Ice Fang because he's Leftovers, and HP Ice should not 2-KO me. And as you see, he clicks the HP Ice, and that does not 2-KO me. After the Poison Heal, should be outside of range of another HP Ice, especially after I click Protect. So this Landorus cannot beat me. He might get Leftovers health, but it's not worth it. So he goes straight into the Fini, and I just click the Protect because I still could have potentially been in range if he got a max roll on my Gliscor. And he doesn't do that, but overall it's just the more safer play is just me clicking the Protect there. So now this turn, this is probably my best opportunity to potentially catch this Fini and Whirlpool it down with my Suicune. So that is what I do, and yeah. He goes for the Nature's Madness, which is unfortunate, but if he does stay in, it doesn't really matter, because I will beat this Tapu Fini down. And I don't think I will be able to kill it, but I'll put it very low so it doesn't check stuff like Hydra, Mega Diancie, stuff like that anymore. So I'm going to click the Whirlpool, but he actually does switch out, which is pretty rough on my part. Good play in this part, but I just go straight into Kamal, as he does get his lefty. So even if he's a max attack close combat set, he will not be able to kill me. The Adamant, keep that in mind. They will not be able to kill me because they'll do a max 103. So I just decided to stay in because I don't want to give it a free setup. But he just clicked the Taunt, so he obviously does not know I'm AV, which I think Taunt was a fine play. But I do click the Ice Beam, and I do get the freeze. This is super unfortunate, definitely. It really does suck, but I'll talk about more in the end game because I don't want to do that right now. But after this Whirlpool, he'll be in a guaranteed range of the Suicune Ice Beam, and yeah, Suicune gets its first kill of the season, which is great. That's great for me, as he just sacks off the Komodo right there. So I'm in a pretty good spot. And he goes on the Gengar. So if he's not sub right here, even if he's sub, I'll be able to pop it substitute. But he goes with the Sludge Wave, and I click the Mirror Coat. So this thing is getting fucking dicked. So yes, yeah, that's a dead Gengar right there. Yeah, Gengar is not gonna live after that one. So yeah, that's a dead Gengar, and now I am in a fantastic position to win. So yeah, because I got rid of his main breaker versus me, I'm in a great position to win. He goes straight into Mega Beedrill. He gets up at the Rocks, but my play right now is just to go for the go into Gliscor, because I could easily take this thing on. Because Rocks aren't up, and he just clicks a U-turn. I have my Poison Heal, so I can nullify most of that damage. So it's great for me, as he does go into the Tapu Fini. So my play is just to sack off the Suicune, because it doesn't do much for me anymore because it's so low. And yeah, he goes in, and I just go straight into it. And yeah, these aftertune effects are pretty annoying, but what can you do? yeah, I go into the Suicune just to sack it off so I can get a free switch into my Celebi and drop a free ass Leaf Storm. So, because his only grass is his Mega Beedrill, and that thing's gonna get annoyed by rocks. So, yeah, but even with my Soul Blast, I'm guaranteed range in the Moonblast. But he actually does reveal to be Surf, just without Moonblast, which is, I'm not sure if he predicted something or didn't have it, but he's not gonna be able to kill me, which is fine because I'll be able to hit him with the Mirror Code. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, not having Moonblast, but it's fine. It's fine. But he just clicks Surf, and I'm in range of another Surf, so yeah, it's not a big deal. But I did get some chip because that is important stuttering and for putting in a range of Celebi. So yeah, that's it, and I just go to my Celebi because he does not have a way to damage it. So Oko me. So yeah, I just click the Leaf Storm as he goes into the Land OT and just to sack it off, which is fine with me. Now we're up we're up to 5-2, I believe, so that's great. And I just click the Leaf Storm and I kill the Landers. So yeah, I'm in a great spot right now. And yeah, the mist just disappeared, and he goes into the Beedrill. So he's gonna get the rocks damage, and there's no reason to sack off the answer right here because I still have a pretty healthy goal score, and no combination of moves should kill my goal score. So yeah, I'm in a good spot as he just clicks B-Jab, and he actually does get the crit, which does a lot, but I should not be in range of another attack from the Beedrill, so I'm not in a horrible spot even still. So I just click Rooster here, and he just switches out into the Moana. So yeah, this just means I can get a free-ish switch into Celebi because he shouldn't be able to do too much damage to me, and I don't want him to be like a Calm Mind Finny and get for me to go into Diancie and it'll be me struggling to try to break it. So I needed to go into my Celebi right here. Just gets the Poison Heal. These after-turn effects are great. And yeah, I just go into Celebi. And yeah, interruptions. But oh god, this video is so bad, or whatever. But I just go to my Celebi as he does click the Ice Beam. So that's a good play on this part, but yeah, but that doesn't do too much. It only does like 45%. So I could just drop a Leaf Storm on him, and he doesn't really have a good switch in because rocks are up, and Mega Beedrill takes a ton from a Leaf Storm. Mesprit doesn't switch in, so I'm in a pretty good position right now. Just to just click Leaf Storm, and I do click that, and yeah, I do not kill him because it's still 4 times resisted. But what I could do, I could just kill this right now, but there's no reason not to because rocks are up. He can use it as a sack, but I don't really care because I'm in such a good position. So yeah, no world was Leaf Storm to play, but yeah, just going to my Glow Square to take on the Beedrill, just to take up the U-turn, and he goes into this thing as I believe I go into a Cellgore display because I know he's gonna click Ice Beam again. And I can easily take an Ice Beam right now, and I can get some damage on an Energy Ball. So, even if he does try to kill my Cellgore, I still have Scarf Hydra in the back to outspeed the Mesprit. So, honestly, it's no big deal. As he goes into I go into my Cellgore, and he clicks the Ice Beam. So, yeah, I just do a bit, but that's not too big of a deal because I just click Energy Ball, and he is forced to sack off the Beedrill. So yeah, it puts me in a good position right now as he just goes into the Beedrill, and I click the Energy Ball, and I kill the Beedrill, and the Beedrill dies. So Diancie gets a kill for that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, go for the Energy Ball, but he goes into the little pump, and as you see, I could just go into my Hydra because I think he might click Psychic right here, but or like a U-turn, something like that, but just make a good play and go for the Dazzling Gleam. So overall, this was probably not my best play. I could have probably just won the Glyceor because it didn't really serve a purpose in this game anymore. So I probably should have went into that, but it's no big deal. But it makes a good play on his part, so yeah, a good play on Tom's part. As I just go into my stab and Bug Buzz is not a guaranteed OHKO, so if I click U-turn, either way, if he goes in the Finny, I get momentum straight into my Celebi, or if he does stay in, I just I go into my Celebi, same thing, and I put it in range guaranteed for a Scizor into my Celebi or my Aselgor. So this was 100% the best play. And he goes into the Finny as I go into my Baby Eric, and yeah, I get a free Leaf Storm off, and something will die, so that is great for me, as I just go to the Leaf Storm, and I do KO this. So that is a dead Finny. Now it's a 1v4 matchup, and I should just win this game because my Scarf is Selgor. So yeah, that's basically at this point. Selgor wins, and I just want to get this in guaranteed range of a Bug Buzz because he could have some HP investment, so I just want to do that. But I do miss, which doesn't matter because he just clicks Psychic right there, so no big deal. As he just clicks, I really just want to get this thing in range of the Bug Buzz, and hopefully I can get a crit so I can get a 4-0 win instead of a 3-0. But either way, I have to probably get it to a 3-0. I could have probably went to Gliscor to take this thing on because it doesn't do too much damage to me, actually, but I didn't really calc it, and I just wanted the guaranteed 3-0 win. But yeah, I just go for the Psychic. He just kills me with the Psychic, so Celebi dies, but I put in a lot of work, so shout out to Celebi. And now I just go into my Selgor and I KO the Mesprit, and we win 3-0. So yeah, as you see, go into a Selgor and I drop the Bug Buzz. So yeah, GG to Tom. Definitely played very well. Sorry about the facts, but I'll talk about it in the end game. But yeah, GG to Tom. That was a very fun game. Besides the freeze, that really sucked. But yeah, let's wait for the black thingy. Yeah. So yeah, GG to Tom. That's a fun game, but that freeze definitely did suck. I don't think it mattered in who won the game, but it would have gave him crucial information that would have been AV, and he wouldn't have switched into his Gengar. He would have most likely had Gengar healthy, and yeah, that was definitely very crucial. So yeah, that's unfortunate. He probably would have went into Beedrill, because we were in call after, but we talked about it after, but Beedrill was, I think Beedrill would have been probably the better play, but yeah, rocks and stuff, so I can understand Gengar, but the Gengar play, but he didn't know anything about my set. Probably thought it was just a Spidef Goon or something like that, or just mixed defensive, I don't know. But yeah, that crit was unfortunate. It gave him crucial information that I would have been AV, but I don't think it mattered in whoever won the game. It would have been a different game, definitely, because Gengar would have been around, but because he was a Specs Gengar, my Scarfers would have outsped that Gengar. If he was like a Scarf Gengar, I would have kept Gliscor so super healthy, and yeah, I would preserve Gliscor's health a lot this game. So yeah, I still think I would have won. No disrespect to Tom, but that's just what I think. But yeah, I think I would still been in a good position, but without the freeze. But yeah, still GG to Tom. He played very well, and his prep was very good. So yeah, it definitely was a fun game to play him for the first time. But before I have to sing the Chicago Carracostas theme song. Go Carracostas, fight, OmegaJolteon, win for your PPL fans. Go, fight, win, Omega. Oh gosh, see you guys next time, peace.